with that being said, you all have 1 HP.
Jesus.
Roger that.
He looks over to the woman. What does this say?
Your character can't read?
What's your intelligence score?
Sick.
You're starting to come back to, and you just hear this.
I cast Gust.
Magic missile.
Do any of you value your lives?
My life belongs to the Raven Queen.
And same for me, but with Torm.
Oh my god.
We got a similar
right.
thing going on.
we got a similar thing going on.
Hello and welcome to Drunk Nerds and Dragons. Tonight's going to be a little different because I'm running it. But welcome. We thank you for being here with us tonight. As always, please go on this YouTube channel. Make sure you follow, like all of our social media, all that fun stuff. So that way we get subscribers and we build up and we can actually make some money off this thing because that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be great.
Woo! All right, so tonight we're just going to jump right into it. I am your DM master tonight. I am going to have some fun. We might have wrote this in like an hour.
You didn't have to
Don't
tell
tell
I
them.
didn't have to tell him that.
nervous.
We can cut that.
He's
Cut
nervous.
that.
No, we're not cutting it.
Okay, we're
Tell
not
him,
cutting it.
tell him it took you like 4 weeks.
All right, so first thing we're going to do, let's go around since we do have a little bit of a change up of players tonight. So it's really exciting. Let's start to my left, Geoff.
Yeah, I'm Geoff. Hey, I will be playing Nirobeth Solara this evening. Is that what we're doing? Are we
That's what we're doing.
okay? Azamar, wizard, fighter, blade singing, kind of badass.
Hey nerds, it's Eden once again. I am playing a new character named Pyros Flintmaster.
What's up? I'm Rob. Today I am playing Holmir Trueboots, a dwarf paladin.
And I'm Hayden, and normally the editor in Beef, but today I will be playing Ozias, the Shatterkai cleric.
Cool. All right, guys, so here we go.
Hey,
Hey, everyone.
Hey,
Everyone, if you're at home
positivity
watching
here.
this, raise your glass. Let's get started.
Positivity.
Cheers.
Oh wait, I'm doing it wrong. I'm not usually on this side.
All right, so first off, go ahead and give me a D20 roll.
Oh,
Straight
Lord.
D20.
Straight D20.
Oh, God.
initiative, guys.
Baby, wait, it's a 5.
This is my second
God. Let's go.
13.
13.
14.
14.
I'd like to use
5. 2 5s,
Yeah,
a
let's
13
go.
and a 14. All right, so with the 2 5s, you're going to wake early in the morning.
Always do, baby.
With my 2 13s, you're going to wake up in the afternoon.
Damn.
True to real life.
The
So-
crops are gone.
Yeah.
Go ahead and, to my 2 morning people, give me a perception roll.
Okay. I don't ever use this on my phone, so let's, so bear with me.
Just do this hard roll, bro.
That is a nat 1.
Now one.
I've got the DM curse over here, dude.
you do.
I've got the DM curse.
I warned you.
I know, dude. You put this in. He passed it to me, dude. Well, actually, he got a 5 too. So what the fuck am I?
I got a math 13.
13.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Much better than that one.
All right, so nat 1. Nirobeth, you wake up.
That's a
and-
+1 to it.
plus 1? Oh, so you got a 2. That's cute.
I still got a 1.
That's cute. So you wake up. You don't know anything. You're still groggy. Everything hurts.
Yeah.
You kind of you can feel yourself wet, and yeah. But other than that, you're not sure what's going on. You're just very groggy. You're like, ugh. For Ozias, you wake up and you notice that you are covered in blood. There are cuts all around you. You have bruises. You look in a mirror and your eyes are blackened. You're in a lot of pain. Everything aches. And then we'll move on to our afternoon people.
Where are we?
Well, you figure that out.
Where did I go to bed?
Where am I? It was a perception.
Oh.
I got a 16.
16, okay.
9.
9. So similar stories. You're gonna wake up and both of you are gonna have cuts all over your body. You're badly injured. Like this is just like visceral cuts. Pyros, your leg. There's a deep gash in your right leg, and Trueboots, you're definitely like one of your ears is slightly missing.
Damn.
And yeah, you're having a lot of pain.
What did I do to you in the last
What did I do to me?
Yeah, so with that being said, you all have 1 HP.
Roger that.
And then go ahead and make me another D20 roll.
Oh my god.
I love rolling.
For anything or just straight?
Just
Yeah,
lost
just
75 hit points.
Hold on. Dude,
17.
17?
This
Okay.
one's not rolling well.
I have 137.
That's
now,
worse.
Because D&D Beyond is crazy.
You're not rolling physical dice? Coward?
Right.
I mean, I'm rolling. What are you talking about? 1 HP. That was great.
That's
What
like
am I doing?
straight
Just
up.
D20?
Just D20.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Nat 20, okay.
Things are coming up, Millhouse.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
Hey.
7.
3 of those
7.
already.
All right.
Jeez.
With our Nat 1 over here, you're going to wake up on a rooftop.
He dies.
Jeez.
I'm not
Kill
sure
him.
how you got there, but you're there.
Kill him, coward.
With our 7.
This is extremely troubling for Boots because he hasn't drank in like 10 years, so he has no idea why he's waking up like this.
Our 7, you wake up in a piss-smelling alley.
All over again.
Eden, what did you have, my good sir?
It was 17.
17. You wake up in a brothel
Whoa!
with a nice madame by your side.
Wait a minute.
Or
this
however
isn't,
you swing. I don't know how Pyro swings.
This isn't Flora.
And then
Nat
Jeffrey,
20, baby.
Nirobeth, you wake up on a bar covered in old stale beer.
Oh, God.
So with that being said,
That's what I get for a nat 20?
yeah. You're welcome.
You think a brothel?
Yeah.
That's better than a rooftop or a pissed alley.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Piss
true.
filled.
This is why all my friends called me Piss Boy when I was younger. Dang it.
I call from the roof. They still do, pal.
Son of a bitch.
It's cool. So from this point, y'all know where you are. What are you doing? And we'll start with Geoff since he did have the nat 20.
Nirobeth slides off the bar. God damn it. What the fuck did I do last night? God, I hate these podunk towns. Well, actually, maybe I like them. And I look around to see what the fuck else is happening in this bar. If there's any people around.
There's some servers, just walking around handing out food. The barkeep apparently is just doing their thing. They're wiping the tables around you, kind of just like giving you this side eye of just like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Like, but besides that, it just seems like a normal day in the tavern, and you're just the local drunk. It seems like.
I
at
slide
least this
off,
day.
like I said, I slide off the bar. I looked to the closest server and I was like, I asked for a 9 o'clock wake-up call. I guess you couldn't do that? Anyways, can I get some chicken wings or something? Like, what do you serve here?
Oh, I do have chicken thighs.
Oh, yeah, that's any part of the bird, really.
Oh, do you want bone in or bone out?
You do bone out here? I'll
Well,
do
that-
bone in. I'm not a psychopath.
Oh, okay, very
Yeah.
well. That'll be 3 gold.
Do I have my gold?
Do you?
I don't know. Do you want to
Yes. Roll for it.
That's 16.
16.
Yeah.
Hey, you got some gold on you.
Oh, thank the gods.
But you also find in your pocket a little card.
Oh. I will try to, just hide my, surprise and then just hand him the gold.
Okay.
Here's an extra for that nice wake-up call.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll head to, a table and kind of lick my wounds, because I imagine I'm all cut up, too.
Yeah, you're pretty
I will
fucked
lick
up,
my
yeah.
wounds and eat my chicken thigh. And I will use whatever the fuck it's called. Sorry, guys. Healing Hands. And I will
Healing hands.
kill... I think I can do that on myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
As an actually touch a creature, yeah. I will roll 3d4 and heal myself that. That's a 4.
Oh, good.
That's a 2.
Oh,
That's a 2.
nice. You rolled very well.
Yeah. And I'll pass it to
All right,
somebody
we'll
else
go
if
to-
they want to
we'll
go.
go to Eden. Who's
I will
next?
lick my wounds and.
So once Pyros realizes, he's not the woman he's in the room with is not Flora. He stands up and looks at her and goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
Oh, you don't remember me, darling.
"What did you do to me, wench?"
Don't want that.
You paid me very handsomely to do many things to you.
"I would never do that. He feels around for his coin. Let's see if he even has it.
Yep. Give me that perception.
16.
16, yeah. So, yeah, you find some coins on you. You're not surprised. I mean, nothing doesn't seem like anything was stolen from you. But also, in your right pocket, you find a card.
He pulls it out and looks at it.
Do you read it?
Yes.
It says, you have cordially been invited to the Sarstrak Theater, 8:30 p.m. This is your official ticket. Do not be late.
He looks over to the woman. "What does this say?"
Your character can't read?
What's your intelligence score?
Sick, dude. That's sick, dude.
Well, he just read, so like...
Pretty fucking sick, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't know you were
So wait,
chill
can
like
you
that,
not
dude.
read and she's having to read it for you?
Yeah, he's just staring at it, and then he goes,
What is
So she reads it to you.
"Yeah."
Sure hope we don't find any books or signs or anything.
I mean, I guess
Maps.
intelligence doesn't
never
actually
show up
equate
in
to
D&D.
if you can read or
No, the man can do math like no one's business.
Yeah.
But he cannot read.
He's a 12 intelligence, but
I didn't add math to this campaign.
He picked one lane a long time ago and he stuck with it.
There we go.
If we get above these 10 fingers, he's lost.
There's
So
only 10 numbers. So.
he'd sit there, and he's just like, "I didn't pay you last night. I didn't do anything with you last night. I would only do something with Flora. Have you seen her, by the way? She's this, elf woman."
An elf here. Oh, darling, elves aren't allowed here.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
I am in the wrong place.
No wonder they give me a side eye. I'm Azamar.
No wonder I'm outside covered in piss.
I'm like sexy elf.
He would just be like, I'm slowly backing up towards the door.
She reaches out her hand. It wasn't free.
He pushes her. Pushes her over and runs.
Solid plan.
Solid plan. All right, let's go to the next. Who rolled higher between you two? I cannot remember. I believe it was. You got a.
On what?
What? Yeah, you got a 1.
Oh, I got a nat
So
one,
now we are to Hayden, who is in the street alley, piss-covered street alley.
Because I went with items and not gold, I think I'm just going to pretend that, like, I was pickpocketed or something, like, in my stupor. But Ozias just kind of, Ozias gets up and he kind of, like, tries his best to kind of wipe off the piss. And just,
Yeah, is
I was
it
literally
like
looking,
your
I was like,
piss?
I don't know if I
like-
said he was pissed on, but we're going to go with that.
I was in a puddle, I assume.
Roll to see how much piss you get
Yeah,
off.
I was about to say, can I roll inside to see if it's my piss or someone else's piss?
Do you know the taste of your own piss?
No, just like it's like do I think I pissed myself or is this a no?
We're gonna break a record for how many times piss gets said in an episode.
I think
of TV
scientifically
or
you can kind of smell your own
That's true.
versus
Well, there
I
you
think
go.
I think
I mean, if you
somebody
wanna roll
else's
for
has
that,
more
I'll allow
pungent
it.
smell.
15. It's not
Piss
mine.
science.
It's not mine. It's someone else's. Which is arguably worse if it's someone else's. I feel like.
Arguably, it's absolutely worse. One argument.
It's okay. You were stung by several jellyfish.
If anything, they did me a service. I
healing
appreciate that.
piss.
Ozias gets up and kind of like slumps against the alley wall and just goes, I could have sworn I left this life behind me. It would seem that I am mistaken. Queen be damned. And I'm just kind of like trying to like brush myself off. I have like in my inventory, I have a cloak that I'm sort of dabbing places and
Okay.
sort of trying to get myself a little more situated. I try to, I guess, sort of scope my surroundings. Do I recognize anything that's nearby? Like, do I have any recollection on how the fuck I got here?
You don't know how you got here. This alley does not look like anything you've ever. I mean, it's an alley. It looks like an alley you've been down before. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like any alley, but not a particular alley. Like, oh yeah, I know this place.
Gotcha. Well, this is quite the predicament. I guess Ozias is going to sort of travel down one end and sort of like out onto the street after he's de-pissed a little bit.
Okay.
Unpissed.
As you walk, you kind of trip a little bit of some broken cobblestone, and a card falls out of your pocket.
Oh.
In piss.
You can't unpiss what's already been pissed.
It's soaking wet. Guard.
I hope we can find who pissed on this man.
Right. It's Trueboots from up top on the roof.
Son of a bitch.
Steady stream coming down, baby.
Boots! God damn it. Yeah, I just kind of like, I shake it off and try to read it.
Okay.
Words smudged, probably.
Yeah, it's a little, the ink is slightly smudged, but you can see Sarstock Theater, 8:30. That's all you can really make out.
I don't remember making an appointment, but, okay. That's fair. I slide it back into my bag.
That tracks.
And then we will
That tracks.
pan over to Trueboots, who is sitting atop a roof. Or
Pans
what
up
is
to
it?
Trueboots.
Yeah, pans up. The camera pans up.
A bird flies to the roof.
What's the weather like?
Right now it's a cool, crisp kind of
Sunny?
a little windy, a little chilly. There's clouds in the sky. I mean, the sun's peeking through, but it's not like not very bright. It's like a cool, crisp, like kind of fall morning.
Okay. I feel like
It's afternoon for you, really. But.
Trueboots will wake up like as a bustle of leaves like rakes over his face. And he'll be like, "Oh, what?" Like look around. Like, what does this rooftop look like? Does it look like a house or like?
It's it just appears like there's off in the distance you can kind of see like what appears to be a door like on the roof, like flat, like a trap door.
Okay.
But it's just a square roof. There's columns on each corner, and it's kind of paved over top. There's a little shack up there that looks like could be used for storage. Just different items. Yeah, obviously there's some leaves blowing around. But other than that, it just appears to be the top of possibly a house.
Okay. I'll stand up and get to my feet, and I realize I'm wearing my splint armor, which I haven't worn in a very long time. And I'll say, "By the gods, Torm, where have you brought me?" And he looks up at the sky. And I will lay on hands myself for 9 points.
Let's go. Healing hands.
Everybody's healing
Get them
themselves.
hands with the healing.
Can I
Just
say
to get
I cure
myself up
wounds
to
to myself as
10.
well during that time?
We can
No.
retro that.
Okay.
Nope. Can't do it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we'll come back to you.
I'm the only one with 1 HP. So.
Well, that's fine.
And
worry.
I'll, what's closer, the door or the storage area? Or?
It's about 10 feet away.
I'll,
Storage feet is about probably 15.
I'll slowly move over there to the storage area and
To the
see
storage area? Yeah.
what I find.
So yeah, you open the door and there is looks like a broomstick. It looks like a mop bucket. It's dirty. It's dusty. It actually looks like no one's been up here in a very long time. There is a knife though that is pinned to the wall with a little card addressed to you.
I'll say, must be some other Trueboots. No, I'll grab it.
Okay.
What does it say?
So it's very similar to what the others have done, but for you, it just says, "Hey, farm boy, be here, 8:30," and it gives you the location of the theater.
I'll like lick my finger, and I'll be, "Oh no, I only have 15 minutes to get there."
So as you're all kind of collecting yourselves, doing your thing,
At different times of day.
different times of the day, so it's like you can go off and do different things.
I eventually read the card.
You do
by
read the
way.
card,
Yeah.
okay. So y'all can make that determination if you want to go to this place. I would highly suggest you do for progression of the story.
Wow, railroading, bud.
I need to get back to my farm.
Wait,
We all
so,
go separate ways.
So you're saying I woke up in the morning,
You
correct?
did.
What time in the morning?
You're around like 9:30,
9:30, and I have to be at this place at 8?
8:30. So you get about.
Okay, I'm
11
going to take a
hours.
long rest.
Okay, I'll
Alright,
allow
cool.
I mean, how much time do I have?
So who else woke up in the morning? What would you like to do? You got some time to kill?
I would love to, if I was able to take a long rest, and then maybe
I definitely have
do a
time.
prayer right before.
Okay.
So I would just kind of.
Are you
like,
where you gonna take a long rest at? Just back in the street.
Back in the alley.
Back in the alley. You going back in the alley? Okay.
I like stand out in the street and I'm like,
Oh, there it is.
I check for gold. I'm like, I cannot afford a hotel room. So I just go back in the alley, just slump against the wall, and like try to take a long rest. If I get interrupted, I'll accept it.
Okay.
But yeah, I just something
I'll
to
allow
get hit points back.
Eden.
Pyros,
So it's for you. It's around. We will say afternoon. So it's around 4 for you.
he runs out of that brothel like he's on fire, which is funny.
She's chasing you, and there's a security guy, obviously chasing you as well.
As he's running, he looks back and goes. So he's going into his pouch and just throws cloth back as he keeps running.
This giant like half ogre or half orc like catches it, and just like, thank you. Come again soon, please. And yeah, so what are you gonna do between now and your time to get to the theater?
He's going to go either find a doctor or a potion seller or something because he's not feeling great
Okay,
and he needs to go heal up.
sure. So give me a perception roll.
You should go to the tavern. Where I'm awakening from my long rest.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jeff, you're an
He
elf
can't
too,
read,
right?
so he very well
You're an
could
elf?
run into the tavern.
Elf.
Azamar.
Asmar. Okay.
I finished long rest in 4 hours, so after that, I would probably go around to maybe the House of Healing to see if I could offer my services to anyone there before I head over to the theater.
okay.
Ooh, this is a good. I can go either or then.
Yeah.
Um,
So we'll say for this, Hayden has healed up and has made his way to, like, you're walking down the street, you're kind of like passing the House of Healing.
Yeah.
During this time, Eden comes running by, looks injured, kind of fucked up, and what do y'all do?
My queen, you look fucked.
I'm not a woman.
Sorry, it's a religious thing. I apologize. I didn't, but you're cool. Like, we're good.
I know I have long hair, but
Do you want? No, I didn't make any assumptions. I'm not from here, so I just try my best.
No wonder elves aren't welcome.
he just looked at him and be like, "Do you medicine?"
I'm going to cast. We'll just do a cure wounds. How much HP do you got?
1.
Oh no, how much is your total?
Oh, 58.
50. Jesus fucking Christ! All right, let's do a level 2 cure wounds. So 1 second. 6. 10.
What? I only did like 10 seconds.
Rolling a dice.
If any song is going to get us in trouble, it's that one. Why do we hum that so much?
23 points of healing.
Awesome.
All right, so
So I sort of like, I clutch this like holy symbol. It's like one of the most emo looking raven sigils you've ever seen, like on a necklace that you get at Hot Topic, name drop. And I sort of just like rest my hand on your shoulder, or I will hold my hand. I was like, "It's okay if I touch you."
You're not gonna
No,
take my coin, are you?
no.
I've already had this happen
Yeah, I was gonna
once.
say you don't look like you have anything going on, so like, sorry. I metagame. I have 0 charisma. I put my hand on your shoulder and I heal 23.
23.
Yeah, 23 hit points.
Like a 10 charisma? Like just
So the
I actually
giant
might have
gash in your
-1.
leg
Oh, my Lord.
starts to kind of close and mend, and you can hear bones kind of reconnecting. And,
Ugh. Yuck.
yeah.
With the rest, because he's a fire Gensai, is that what's the name? He lights up the fire and tries to like cauterize some of the little scratches
Yeah,
to make
I'll
sure
allow.
nothing gets infected.
Yeah, you're no longer bleeding out.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of healing up. I mean, you still. I mean, with 23, because your total was 58.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're still feeling like a little like
Not my
like,
best.
Like you got a shitty night of sleep, but you're alive. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So you two have met, and you don't know that you have the cards, but we're gonna pan back over to Geoff
Oh, damn.
for a moment, and then we'll go to Rob and see what they're doing
Yeah,
from there.
I enjoyed my chicken thigh. Took a long rest. I guess took a room at the inn, I would imagine, for a little bit.
Sure.
And then I haven't been here long, so I'd like to wander the town and meet the folk of the town.
Okay.
I'll roll Oh, I go to the House of Healing. Just
Oh.
by some sort of chance. That's
Some
crazy.
sort of chance,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Fully rested, but you just need more healing.
Yeah, well, I just want to see what the city has to offer.
Okay. He's trying to spit game at the House of Healing. We got it.
I'm making your job easy.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, I will wander to saying hey to people and just not asking for anything, but just trying to make pleasantries with as many people in the town as possible.
Okay.
I don't know how this town looks at Asimars, but I'm. This is a good chance to describe my character, I guess. I'm very human looking, very like golden bronze skin, like hair the color of this beanie, shaved on the side and braided, long braid down the side. I have a tattoo over my right arm that is an M, an N, and an E. That's not the proper, but M, N, E, just bam. And I have pretty plain features, I guess, historically attractive. I'm a pretty person, but I'm not like the best looking person in the world. I radiate
humble.
positivity. I do resonate positivity, and I'm wearing a very well made light armor of like thatch and leather, and it is a deep purple.
Okay.
And a cloak that is purple as well. I have my father's longsword at my side, and I carry with me a small, like handwritten spell book that I keep in a breast pocket on the armor.
Okay.
Yeah, and I travel to the House of Healing.
She looks like a
So so you get there. You obviously see Ozias standing out there, laying hands upon. Well, you don't know their names, but you just see him laying hands upon this fighter.
It's like
And
a youth
you
pastor
see their
taking someone aside
wounds
to
start to
like,
heal, and you see the fighter kind of start to produce a flame and brush herself off, and they just kind of shake it off, and yeah, what do you do from there?
I don't know. Who exactly do I see?
So the person doing the laying of the hands and whatnot, the curing of the wounds.
Laying them hands.
You see, like, so that's your thing, not my thing. You see, like, sort of like an average height, sort of average build, but you would imagine sort of some sort of like holy knight, chain armor and everything, a large shield on one arm, and then a spear kind of sheathed into his back. But something you probably don't see every day is just this really pallid gray skin, and then just shockingly white hair, sort of like kind of cut into this sort of faux hawk weird kind of like almost like a mullet, but like all the way
So
long,
edgy,
all the way through. Yeah.
My hairstyle. We have very similar hairstyles. I just have a long braid.
And his eyes are completely black, like the sclera, the iris, the pupil, all of it's completely blacked out.
Heck yeah.
And for some reason, you're like, it's not necessarily that my clothes don't have any color, but it looks like they can't have any color. Everything is grayscale. Like I'm completely. That's just a Shatterkai thing. Everything I wear turns to black and white.
Oh my lord.
I like that.
So it's all like if there was color on this sort of armor, it doesn't have it anymore.
Are you from Sin City?
The juxtaposition to.
Pyros is a pretty tall dude, about like 6'5".
I'm
Pretty-
6'5" too.
Yeah, pretty bulking and like very much a warrior. Like he looks like he spent most of his life in barracks. Accompanying that, for being his race, he doesn't have the normal dark red or orange skin. He actually has a human-like skin. No one really knows why. And one red eye and one technically like light pink eye, but it's because it's scarred over, and he's blind in one. Several scars lining his body, including one going across his neck. And he just looks very disoriented and like, even as he's like trying to hold on to it.
Cure wounds was
I mean, yeah, I'm like 5'7". I'm nothing right home about. But yeah, I will walk in and see this and kind of lean, sauntering against the wall, and just take this in because this is quite a sight.
Would I notice that a new fellow is paying attention to us?
Oh, give me a perception roll.
I'm a beautiful lady.
Beautiful lady.
Yeah, you gotta just stop misgendering people.
Okay. When I said my queen, it was a
Drunk
religious.
Nerds and Dragons is a very inclusive podcast.
That's
y'all.
right.
When I said my queen, it's a my
Playing
god
my first
sort of
straight
thing.
character in a very long time.
I only worship the Queen of Ravens. I promise. That's
Every
the whole
episode of this show, we will cancel one player.
Until no
I'm
one's
never
there.
coming back.
Back to the booth, Hayden.
The Squid Game of D&D.
That's right. Elimination rules.
That is a modified 20.
Oh shit! Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, that helps because I don't hide myself coming in. I kind of sexy Oregon open the door and then.
I would
see
honestly
this
even
and
say you could smell blackened chicken.
Oh,
the smell
and
of
stale beer.
and stale beer walking towards
My
you.
stomach rumbles. I'm just like, nuggies.
I guess if I notice you noticing me, I would be like, well met, travelers. You look like you've seen some battles.
Queen keep you, my friend. Good
Sure,
to see
that's a sentence.
See, she's a queen.
It's
More of a
just-
duchess, but
It's just
What
a
does that
religious thing,
mean?
all right? It's just okay. Sorry, did you need healing as well? I was just attending to our tall friend here.
Can you heal me?
no, I'm fine. I'm new to the area, so to speak, and Nirobeth, nice to meet you. I'd like to meet the town folk and the people. You guys do not. You stand out here. I'll say that. So it's nice to meet fellow travelers.
I try to tuck my cowl a little bit above my ears, a little bit, just like, yeah. I shake your hand and say, Ozias, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Anything's better than a human, in my opinion.
Still racist.
As this is how y'all are introducing yourselves, a giant gust of wind. Everybody, give me a Dex saving throw.
I'm not there.
Fuck it, windy.
No, you are.
Modified 20 for me.
16.
So the wind blows for you two. It's you kind of like hanker down, just like, oh man, that's a pretty gusty wind.
11 for me.
11 for you. So this gust is actually pretty strong. I mean, so it actually blows you kind of against the corner of the building up top, and give me a perception roll.
Okay. Jeez, 7.
7. You don't really see any kind of fine details of the people below you, but you do notice 3 individuals below you, and there's kind of like this cross sign hanging that says the Healing Ward.
Okay. After communing with his god, Torm, he will ignore that and feel compelled. Like, he believes his god put him here
Okay.
because he did not go to sleep on this rooftop last night.
Gotcha.
So he sees the card, he takes the dagger and pockets it that was holding the note, and tries to get off the roof, and he tries to head straight for the theater.
So you climb down through the attic kind of escape room, or
Is that the only way down?
there? I mean, or you could scale the side if you
Does
got
it
some rope
escape
and stuff.
room?
I mean, well, it's not an escape room. It's the escape hatch.
I pay $50 and I do the whole escape room.
Okay, deal.
We want to see if you do it within the hour.
You're blindfolded. If you have some rope, you can scale the side.
I
Or...
don't think I do. I'll just go inside.
Okay. I mean, you
What
climb
kind of house is
down.
this? Is it like a house?
No, you climb down and you look, and it's a very like sterile space. There's some like beds kind of going across, and then this kind of meek human lady walks up to you, and she's like, "Hello."
Greetings. I so sorry for the intrusion, miss.
How did you get in here?
It's a funny story. I woke up on your roof and I'm just trying to leave. I don't mean to intrude. Is there anything I can help with? What is this place?
This is a sanctuary for healing those that are of different ailments and injuries.
Interesting.
No one's really been on the roof, so I'm quite concerned with that. Are you in need of healing?
I think I'm good.
Yeah?
Or I'll take some healing.
Okay. She'll lay her hands on you.
I will take 14 healings, please.
Check,
Or 24.
please.
She'll lay her hands on you and
my
give you
math is
1d10 of
Okay.
healing.
Plus anything, or my constitution maybe? Or...
Yeah, well, you do a pitch your con.
Okay. I get 12
There you
HP.
go. All right. So she lays her hands on you. You get healed. So you can feel the scrapes and the cuts kind of like start to mend themselves. You hear some chatter outside. What do you want to do?
I'd like to keep talking to the lady.
Sure.
What was her name, Miss?
Oh, my name is Solace.
Solace.
Yes.
Such a lovely name.
Thank you.
Where are we? Are we still in Rickershaw?
No, this is the town of Arios.
Arios.
Yes.
Strange.
Do you
Have I ever
not recall coming here?
As I said, I woke up on your roof about an hour and a half ago. So
Very well.
Solace, dude, you gotta catch up.
We also
it's
have
the strangest thing. I went to sleep at my farm in Rickshaw, and now I woke up here, and I've never heard of this town.
Rickshaw is at least a fortnight away.
You don't say.
I do say.
I guess maybe I have developed a sleepwalking condition or something. Well, thank you. I don't mean to intrude. You're
No,
doing
you do
good
not
work
intrude.
here. I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
If you need anything else, I'd be happy to help. But if not, then I wish you the best.
Do you? Well, actually, there's one thing, and I'll pull out the card.
Yes.
Do you know where this is?
She looks at it, kind of turns it over, reads it. Starstruck Theater. Oh, yes, they offer the most wonderful entertainment in the area. It's 3 blocks down on the left.
Down there.
Yes, just
On the left.
take a left out of the door, and 3 blocks down, it'll be on your left.
Well, we're facing each other. My left or your left.
It'll be my left, my love.
So 3 blocks that way.
Yes,
And then right.
sure.
Does it look like a theater?
No, it's still.
I feel like
You'll notice the
I feel
giant
like I'll
column.
probably find it.
There's giant columns, and there's a flag flying above it.
Okay,
can't
I
miss
think I'll
it.
be okay. I think I'll. Find
It's very popular. You'll see many crowds going in and out.
Is there a show tonight?
Yes, actually, they do several. I believe they have 2 matinees and a final evening performance.
You have a lot of information about this theater.
I am actually a
appreciate
community actor. I go there quite. I do.
Really?
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's so lovely. How long have you been acting for?
Since I was a wee girl.
Have you ever?
I burst through the door.
Have you ever done a performance of My Left Side Story?
Oh God.
You know what? You're busy. I'll let you get back to. There's a lot of
very cultured.
I gesture to these 3, and I'm like, there's a lot of people who look awful here right now. So I'll let you get back to your healing.
I am well rested and beautiful, thank you.
Lady,
Yeah, only he looks fucked.
can I get some heals, please?
I look great.
You require healing.
Please.
She comes to you and lays her hands on you, and you get 1d10 plus your con.
Oh God. Okay. What is D10?
If we're in the same general location as Boots, would
Like the door was open, so that's how he was
Okay,
able to see
yeah.
you guys. Like kind
could
of
I
on the
could I roll to
outside.
maybe perceive if he has the same card as I do?
12. What is it?
Or not.
D10.
I mean, I'm holding it out there.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and give me it's yeah.
Okay.
You can kind of see let's see what you notice about it.
Son of a fuck. 10.
10. You can see he hands a card out, but you're not really sure. I mean, you can't tell anything.
Okay.
Can I catch that with my passive investigation of 14?
A 14?
Yeah.
With a 14, yeah, you notice. I mean, it looks of similar shape and size, but I mean, it looks
Okay, yeah.
just like any kind of other business card.
my passive perception's
piques my
16.
interest.
Yeah.
I got 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
Same. I mean, everybody just notices this card, but it doesn't look of anything.
I rolled a 22 perception. Can I notice everyone staring at me?
Yeah, so as you
using
hand your
my
card and you're
passive-
getting ready to say your goodbyes, and she's laying her hands on Pyros,
I see
you
them all.
notice their eyes kind of like draw to you.
Yeah.
And
I'll chuckle and I'll say, "Splint armor, it's crafted, custom made. Thank you. I know it looks great."
Lady of the Healing.
Yes.
Now, do you have any sort of spells that would give you some sort of temporary health boost?
No, my darling, I'm sorry, I do
Oh,
not.
my lord. Well,
You look great, though.
oh, thank you. You look great.
Oh, thank
Have
you
you
so
been
much.
working out?
I work out every day.
Oh, my lord, you look like you're in theater.
What?
I'm kidding. I overheard the conversation.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good lord, I was quite.
But you
concerned
look
for a
great.
second.
You look so good.
Thank you so much.
She was in My Left Side Story.
Well, I'm actually, by some sort of weird happenstance, I'm heading to the theater as well.
Oh, the theater. Yes. Well, you were going to the theater, were you not?
Yes.
Sorry, DM. I imagine I just heard the conversation.
Right,
We're,
no,
like
I-
right outside.
So you might know what show is playing tonight.
Absolutely not. But I was going to ask our wonderful new friend here.
I'm actually not quite sure. It is a new show, and it's only by special request. Like, you have to be invited, and even though I work there and volunteer, I was not invited. So for people who have never been here, it's quite strange.
I pull the card out and go, the card is a little bit rude. It says, be here, don't be late. It seems a little aggressive.
Yeah, mine
is
called
that
me,
usual?
Mine called me Farm Boy.
I pulled my card out as well.
Mine came to me smelling of piss. Weirdly enough, very strangely.
Did you receive a card?
Why do I feel like I know a theater? Oh.
Can't read.
Oh,
That
whatever
low
this
intelligence
says.
RP.
Do you have any other kind of healing for, like, the mental aspirations? Yeah.
We do have a doctor who can perform lobotomies.
Oh.
For lobotomy.
I put my hand on it.
What?
There's something in the
I
Shadowfell we
jest.
call
I jest.
therapy. Do you have any of that?
I thought it was therapy.
You can't read.
Well, my friends,
Can't read.
Oh, he can't read.
I can read.
I was raised to be very punctual, so I think I will head that way and
that would probably be best. I must get to the other
check
patients.
it out before the super secret amazing show happens.
And y'all hear kind of a big dong sound, like a clock off in the distance.
Dong?
It is like ding,
Big dog, big dog, hell
big
yeah.
dong. You see a big dong.
I sort of like I give her my healer's kit just as offering. It's like,
If this would help.
Oh, most certainly. We take anything we can
any
get.
supplies. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'll like donate a couple gold.
Sure.
Thank you
She
so
takes it.
much
Same, yeah,
for the
that's a good
healing.
idea.
I
I'll-
don't have
She
any
gladly takes it.
Pyros. The same.
One more question
And gives
before
you
I leave.
each a minor healing potion.
Oh, nice, dude.
Each of us?
Oh, sweet.
I will ask one more question.
Yes.
Are there often giant gusts of wind in the city?
Oh, we're right near a lake, so it's not very unheard of. Sometimes storms come in and they can get quite gusty.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Nothing
thank
out of
you.
the normal.
Yeah. So that's normal. What happened just a moment ago?
Well, I wasn't outside, so I don't know.
Ah, fair enough. You're smart and pretty.
Thank you.
I can't even not play a gay character. I'm not even talking with this woman.
So yeah, so she kind of
Adios.
bids you adieu, kind of pushes you out the door a little bit, like kind of she's got to get to her other patients. So yeah, so you're outside. You heard the clock kind of chime off in the distance.
Big dong,
It's
yeah.
right around 7 now.
Okay, I'm gonna head straight there.
Yeah.
I follow.
Okay. So yeah, so y'all you're walking down the street. It's still that nice kind of, it's a cool air kind of blowing by you. It feels really comfortable. There is that wind, but it's not like, it's nothing that was like big like it was earlier in the day. And you kind of make your way up. I would imagine you're taking some of the sights of the town. Are you guys going straight there, or do y'all want to look around? You want to get there early?
I mean, I'm periphery.
Okay.
Like checking
Boots
things
is
out. but-
compelled by his faith to
Yeah.
just head straight to the theater.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going straight there. I'm
All right,
pumped.
so y'all make your way there. So you're gonna get there by like 7:15, 7:30. So you have about an hour to kill. Y'all can sit and talk or just wait it out.
Is there like a line forming?
You can see people going in and out, mostly coming out at this point. It looks like a show was just finished. There's kind of a guy standing, not security, but he's checking like cards.
Actually-
There's people going in, and he's checking their cards, and he's, oh, good day. Good day.
Actually, may I take a moment for 11 minutes to cast a ritual of Augury? I'm not sure how it's actually pronounced.
Augury.
Augury, yeah. To receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes, that action being going to the play.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to find a quiet place.
Sure.
talk
There's
to
a
some
there's
sort of
across from
tea
the
place or
yeah, across from the theater there is a beautiful little park. There's some benches. Nice kind of oak tree sits in the middle. It's very peaceful and kind of serene.
while she's doing that, I was gonna just sort of small talk with him. So like,
Yeah, so that's
So you-
11 minutes to do that, and I get an omen for if it be good and bad, neither good nor bad,
Okay.
essentially.
so
What kind of wizard would I be? You know?
are you guys y'all from here or?
No, I'm from Rickshaw, which is apparently a fortnight away. Where are you hailing from? What was your name?
Ozias.
Ozias.
Yes.
Trueboots.
Trueboots.
That's right. My boots are very real.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I reach out my hand to shake.
I'm from a place called Asphodel.
Is that this plane? This plane? No. Mortal realm? Yes.
Yeah.
How many fortnights away is that?
How many fortnights away is that? How many Fortnite battle royales?
I've been
Where are we dropping?
I've been traveling for like a while. I'm trying to prove to Flora's dad that I can marry her.
Or wait, you're an elemental, right? Are you made
Yeah.
of? Are you made of fire?
Partial. I can conjure it. It's like kind of deep within me, but it's
Yeah.
not like
Okay.
It's like born of the elemental plane. But
Yeah.
like,
Right.
she's
like the
from,
way that I'm an
But are you
angel.
like smoldering or giving off smoke or anything?
Oh,
he
he's
smells
smoldering.
he smells very heavily of burning wood.
Okay.
Like
I look up and
Line.
go back and I take this deck of cards that I carry, and they're specifically labeled, and I pull my spell book out, and 25 gold pieces just disappear into the ether, and the eye with the tattoo glows a purple as I'm doing the spell, and I just do my cards, and I look up, never mind, and just keep doing my thing.
Well, that's a neat trick.
While our friend is
Just
doing
wasted 25 gold pieces.
fancy tarot, I believe that you can
Well, it's
do whatever you
tokens,
like.
but
she's from the earth, so her dad doesn't want me anywhere near her because I might light things on fire.
Ah,
Do you often light things on fire?
Yes,
I understand.
I've gone through a lot of beds.
Stay away from my daughter as well, please.
I only want Flora.
I understand your plight, my friend. See, I had a love back in the Shadowfell that tried to drug me with a love potion. It was my own chemical romance, and truly was something else.
I look up and go, never mind.
That's funny because my old love, she joined the Black Parade, and marched away. Never saw it now.
I'm only doing band names the whole session. Band names the whole session.
I look up and go, are you from Ohio? Because I hear that's for lovers.
What is Ohio?
I'm kidding. I don't say that.
It's Ohio.
Ohio, are you from Ohio?
And we're canceled.
Reminds me of what my
If
My dead
people
wife-
don't want to hear Hawthorne Heights and My Chemical Romance jokes, get out of here.
Get out of here.
my sweet love, my late wife Griselda used to always say in tough times. She used to say, "Sugar, we are going down swinging."
I'm sorry I laughed at Griselda. I just thought that was a very funny.
So imagine moving forward.
I knew there was a joke coming, but I was already laughing. at it.
Augury's over.
So 12
We can
minutes.
live like Jack and Sally if we'd like.
So we'll say 11, 12 minutes has passed.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll say 13 now because you've kind of interrupted
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
making bad jokes.
I didn't say the Ohio joke, actually.
Everyone else just isn't going to hear this. So basically, yeah, earmuffs,
Earmuffs,
Eden.
earmuffs. I'm magic. I'm doing magic.
So as you're doing this, this kind of spell ends. Your eyes kind of like roll back.
I
into view.
call to a celestial,
Yeah.
like Solar or something.
You think they're
And
gonna have a
you
signal
see
when we should?
this. Shut up. All of a sudden, you just see the sky kind of rips open, and blood is just falling.
So that's bad.
It's not good.
Okay. Heard.
And that's it. All right. No
All
more
right,
earmuffs.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
That's a good signal.
Thank you for the signal.
I'm going to secretly roll something for me.
Okay.
Heard.
About this time, his spell's kind of ending, and you see the doorman is now saying, If you're here for the 8:30 show, now is the time to come to see the check-in. The doors are open. Please show me your tickets.
I'd stop my compatriots, my new friends.
That's us.
I'm usually a very joyous. You haven't known me very long, but there's a pale, obvious look in my eye, and I go, I don't know how much you care for your life, or what higher purposes you may serve. Going to this theater will be of the utmost danger.
Don't be shy. Step on up. Come on, check in.
He sounds pretty nice.
I have spoken to my father of sorts, and this will be blood, this will be viscera, this will be damnation, but
Sounds like an exciting play.
I myself am going to go because my parents did not raise a coward.
Are there infernal works at hand?
I do not know, but my ritual was not... It wasn't nice. Blood rained from the skies, soaking my eyes and my body, and I still feel a sting within them. I just want to let you know, you seem like good people. This will be very dangerous.
With Torm's blessing, we shall be fine.
With the grace of the Raven Queen, we will prevail.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Eden.
Very good.
That's exactly what I wanted to be. I wanted Pyros just to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
And my axe.
My great battle axe.
Very good. My conscience is cleared, for I would go with or without you, but it would be nice to have the blessing of, you said, Thorn?
Yes.
And the Raven
My
Queen?
God.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
And
Flora.
I pat you on the shoulder, and I'm gonna take my shot.
Oh, the shot.
I'll join you.
2 shots.
And I'll take my shot and cast aid on everybody.
Hell yeah, Rizzo, Rizzo.
Hey,
You don't have to do
Hey.
it.
I'll do it.
Hey, let's go, guys.
Hey.
Cheers.
Flora.
Get ready.
Flora.
All right, so do y'all approach the door?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, he's sitting there and he sees you guys kind of walking up. Hello. Well, are you here for the show tonight? Yes?
Aye.
Yes, do you have your ticket? I must have your ticket.
Is this a ticket?
Let me see
I'll
it.
show him the card.
He takes it from you.
I'm farm boy.
Oh, farm boy. We've been
I,
waiting for you. He hands it back to you.
And
Thank you.
I received mine like this. I don't know what your process is.
Smells like piss.
I know.
He looks at yours covered in piss. It's still kind of like drops a drop of piss off of it.
I flick my card.
It was in my
the air.
pocket, and I sat down to use the bathroom, and I just.
I'll
No.
accept it. And he hands it back.
No
Looks over at
shit.
Geoff.
I flick my card in the air and gust it towards you.
Oh, that was. Oh, how fun. Oh, yes.
Do I get to keep it for like a keepsake? Are you gonna punch it? Or...
No, I just needed to see it, and he takes it and he tries to like gust it back to you, but obviously
just
he can't.
blows it.
He just blows it.
So
it just falls on the ground.
Would you regard the piss as damage to the item? Can I use mending on the ticket?
You can.
Okay, I cast mending on the ticket and hand it back to him.
You can't use mending for
Oh,
that.
wonderful.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best use of mending ever in D&D.
This is clean and
It's
crisp.
just Clorox.
The best use of gust in D&D ever.
Yes.
This smells brand new and looks phenomenal. Thank you. Hands it back to you.
Yeah.
You, sir,
I pick it up off the ground.
do you not have your card?
He's with me.
It was like 10 minutes we walked here,
In his
bro.
boot, he like takes it out.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how it got there.
Reads over it.
Do you have pockets?
Very well. Welcome, Pyros.
Why do you know
And-
my name? Does it say my name on here?
No, it does not.
The lad can't read.
What is the show this evening?
A most daring adventure. Full of thrills, kills, and
Pills.
drug use? I don't know. I actually haven't seen it. It's a new show.
Gallon?
We have a very special playwright who has not released the information, but he has sent out special invitations.
Oh, who's the playwright?
Again, I don't know him.
Oh.
Wow, you just
It's a
work
special
here, you
one.
know?
So
Yes.
we got these
Hey.
for free. Is the box office doing all right, or like, have you got any other entries today?
Like other shows?
Oh no, other people besides us.
Oh no, it's a special programming just for the 4 of you.
That's not suspicious at all.
I wouldn't know.
Are there snacks?
Hey.
Yes, there is concessions, and
Mira,
there
did
you
you-
can have buttered corn, and there are popsicles.
I pat this man on the shoulder and walk past him into the theater.
Goodbye, thank you.
I
Please
kinda
go
like-
outside.
I shuffle behind her and be like, Mira, did you like invest in this theater or something like that, or do you have like a seat with your name on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I may have shipped this corn that they've buttered here from my farm.
I mean, we love corn in the Shadowfell, so like it's cool.
You have corn.
Yeah, we do.
It's spelled with a K.
It's spelled with a K though. It's really
Okay, so as you guys are walking and talking,
walking like it'd be fine.
obviously you could see people coming in and out like as you were, coming up. But as soon as you get in through the doors, you walk in, and the doors immediately slam shut. And then it's like this veil has been lifted from your eyes, and suddenly all those people that you saw standing around are now at your feet, massacred, covered in blood.
Well,
There's blood dripping from the ceilings. It stinks of old.
good to know my
wretched-
magic still works.
It's one of those interactive plays.
Oh no,
Lovely.
I hate modern theater.
Go ahead and give me perception rolls from all of you.
Before that, I look and I go, at least you guys know I'm not crazy.
9.
20,
That's, you said perception?
22.
22. Okay. You said 9.
Shit.
20.
I hate this on the phone.
Natural or
Natural. Yeah, I don't have any modifiers for it, I don't think.
Nice. Yes, 20
Nice,
on the
nice,
die.
nice, nice, nice.
What are we doing? Perception?
yeah.
Can I use investigation instead?
I'll allow it.
All right. Investigation is a 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. So with a investigation of 15, I mean, you look around. Yeah, I mean, it looks like these have been recently killed. You can see cleave marks around their necks, body. I mean, it just looks like they've been just thrashed.
This is how I woke up this morning.
With a nat 20, you actually start to see in the distance. You see your name, being written on the wall in blood, with an arrow pointing you to the actual theater room. Like,
Do
He
you
just
know
stares
how
at
to
like-
spell your name?
do you?
I'm sorry, is it okay that I keep touching
No,
you?
he does not know his own name.
But you see something being written.
Yeah, so he's
you're
just
not quite
like-
sure. So if anybody else is, What is that, Rob, what did you get?
9.
9, and then you got a 22. Okay, so Rob, the floor's sticky. It's gross. I mean, there's blood dripping everywhere. But I mean, other than that, you just see a bunch of dead shit.
Yeah.
Ozias with a 22. Yeah, same thing. You look off in the distance and you start to see all of your names. So 2 names on the left side and 2 on the right side. There's like an entryway. There's like a big concession stand in front of you, like a big lobby, and there's a concession stand, like a check-in area. And there's doorways on the left and right. To the left, you see your name and Pyros being etched in blood. And then on the other side, you see Nirobeth's and Trueboots' name written in with like these kind of like arrows pointed into the theater, like kind of guiding you where to go.
I feel like he'd go over and kind of nod or like kind of hit her and be like, what does that say?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do have a signed seat.
Yeah.
Pyros, I believe you're with me. And then I sort of just like,
I'm
Kind
not
of like
with anyone.
and I point at it's like,
Oh, that's
my
what
name.
that is.
That's your name.
Can
Yes.
you teach me to read?
Dude,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna lead
can.
in. I was gonna lead in and be like, look, if we survive this, you can help me with my math skills, and I'll help you with your reading and writing.
That should totally make Flora's dad want me to marry her.
I can't see why he would not want that. I cannot see it
If
at all.
Flora's dad can't see the amazing person that you are, then Flora's dad is a fool.
Pyros gonna walk with me.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so Pyros and Ozias
I'm going to use a vigilant blessing on Pyros, so you get advantage on the next initiative roll.
And I have a pretty good initiative anyway, so
All right, so as they kind of wander off, Nirobeth and Trueboots, are you following toward your arrows?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll follow behind Nirobeth.
So as you guys enter again, there's all these seats, and it's like that. The stage is lower than you, right? So it's like you kind of come in at the top, and you walk your way down these alleys or down the kind of aisles, and there's bodies scattered all in these seats, and they're all again throats cut, heads missing, and then all of a sudden you start to feel this like something within your body is taking a hold of you. I need dex saving throws from everyone.
I'm an Asmar. Nothing can affect my body. I'm kidding.
Is this a charm?
Ooh, that is. Ooh, baby boy.
Is this a charm?
No.
Okay.
That's a dex save.
18.
Not a wisdom.
18.
Also 18.
That
Yeah,
is
okay.
a
Dex save?
Jesus Christ, get wrecked, Cam. That's a 22.
18.
Yeah, 18.
Damn. Okay. Wow. I was
22,
all right.
son.
Good deal.
Level 6, bitch.
So you.
Wizard with dexterity. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Okay. So you're not fully like you can feel this presence around you that seems like someone that's like guiding you to the area it wants you to sit in. But because it doesn't fully take over you, you kind of have the free will to sit or do whatever you like. But as you're doing that, the area, kind of this smog of like black fog kind of comes and trickles down from the ceiling and starts to envelop everyone. And you can kind of feel almost what you imagine to be a vision coming over you. And you all start to see different visions.
I cast Gust and get rid of it.
It does not move.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I cast magic missile.
That'd be so fucking funny.
So
Gust
I
in
need
my
everyone to roll a d20.
Oh, God.
If it is a 10, 1 through 10, you see the happiest memory you've ever had in your life.
I got a 1.
It's a happy memory.
Okay.
If it's 11 through 20, you have the worst moment you've ever experienced in your life.
Ozias literally relives the days right before he was redeemed by the Raven Queen of just him being just absolutely strung out, abandoned by his friends, abandoned by his family, living in the gutters of the cities in Shadowfell, and just like absolutely alone. And he's just like if his eyes could go more blank, they would. Just because he's just like, and just like you see, black tears sort of like start to corner up in his eyes and stream down his face.
Trueboots, tears fill his eyes as he returns to the scene where him and his daughter Griselda are burying his wife Griselda.
Wait, I thought this was a
family
After
member.
she fell. No, I rolled a 19.
Oh, shit,
I thought
okay,
higher
okay.
was better. I was wrong.
Oh,
No,
damn,
I got a
okay.
bad one.
Same.
Yeah, we're the sad table.
Sad day.
We do.
And his wife just fell to just like a normal illness, nothing heinous, but it was just, she was really young and for a dwarf.
Yeah.
It was a really sad day.
Okay. Eden.
He is transported back to the memory where he first met Flora as young kids meeting at an olive tree. First, like, just playing together and him realizing that he loves her and he's going to spend the rest of his life being with her. And he's just, basking in it, and it's like,
So there's a moment where Nirobeth failed her first conquest as a general, and almost all of her people died. But her father said, everyone makes mistakes. It does not make or break you. What you do with those mistakes is what makes you. And accepted her like she never thought he would. And let her go off to study magic. And then at the same time, she met her future husband, Jareth, so the moment of meeting him at the wizard college, like, she cannot reconcile which one is actually more important to her.
Okay. So as you all kind of have these visions, slowly, it starts to fade. You're kind of getting, the fog of like this in your brain's kind of disappearing. You're starting to come back to, and you just hear this.
I cast Gust.
Magic missile.
It blows, and as it blows, you see this black hair kind of flowing. This beautiful man on stage dressed in all red is staring at you. He begins to kind of laugh, chuckle to himself as he looks down upon all of you.
Storm save us.
And he looks at you and he says, "So, you're all come for the show tonight, have you? Good. I'm especially interested in one of you. We'll get to that later."
You'll have none of us, Deceptor.
I'll have as much as I want from you.
Don't give him the satisfaction.
Oh.
Let him monologue like a villain.
You've all been brought here because you are war criminals. And it is my doing to bring an end to it.
You got the wrong guy.
Do I?
I'm no war criminal. I'm a farmer.
Let him talk. The more they talk, the more they give away.
And again, as I say that, this as he calls you war criminals, again, the fog comes down and you're hit with a vision, and you find yourself, you're in this like first person kind of view. You know, you're looking down at your own hands; they're covered in blood as you're holding the sword that is piercing through someone's chest. There's bodies all around you, and you've noticed that you know you were the one who did this.
Tracks.
It tracks for him, yeah.
Tracks.
Damn. Not again.
And let's see, so you, and then as the blood's covering around, the fog starts to lift, and you kind of feel this like lightness, and all of a sudden you feel this grasp, like someone placing their hands on your shoulder, and they give you a little squeeze. And give me perception.
20 modified.
20.
13.
Not
What is it? Perception?
one. Yeah.
You love some perception. Can I do investigation instead?
Yeah. I don't care.
Technically a 7, but on that one.
So that's a 16.
16.
Thank you for always letting me do an investigation.
I don't mind. It's pretty much.
It's the same thing. Well, it's different, but it's the same.
So we'll start with you with investigation. You look at the hands,
It's weird.
and you know these hands.
They my hands?
They're the same calloused hands of your father.
Wait, the hands on my...
On your shoulder, like
okay.
you see his ring, his signature ring is right there on your right shoulder, and you're like, whoa, okay. And I mean, you can see like the etchings. You know his scars. You know your father. With everyone else, pretty similar. Who got the lowest roll? You got a 1, didn't you? You don't really. You feel these hands kind of touch you, and you kind of shrink to the ground. You're frozen.
Yeah,
Kind of paralyzed with fear for the
that
moment.
tracks.
Rob, what did you get?
20.
20. Eden, what'd you get?
13.
13. Okay, so with a 13, you feel these hands grasping around you,
Why is
and they're
everyone touching
soft.
me?
They're soft and slender, and you kind of peer to your left, and you see the beautiful hair of your loved flowing next to you. And then same with Rob. You see the whoever's most precious to you.
My
see
daughter,
your
Griselda.
daughter, Griselda.
Not my wife, Griselda.
You
my
know
daughter,
her
Griselda.
scent.
Griselda's first.
You smell her, and she's embracing you, and all kind of at the same time as you're all being kind of wrapped around with these characters by someone really close to you. All of a sudden, the air kind of seems to just dissipate from the room, and it gets really dark, really quiet, and then they all, in one unison, scream out, "Why have you done this? You have brought shame to our name." And then you all pass out. So you guys all just passed out, and then suddenly, when you awake, you're kind of in this center of the town square, and you hear screaming and yelling all around you, and your eyes kind of slowly open, and standing next to you, Pyros and Nirobeth, you're next to each other, and Trueboots and Ozias, you're next to each other, and just within arm's reach is a white undead warrior. Or wheat, however you say their names. White, yeah. I was going to make sure I said that right.
I still know what you're talking about either way.
They're like, you know what they are?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, it's like this undead warrior, and he's standing atop, and he just comes down to both of you. You know, they see they're just slaughtering people left and right. And then they slowly look over, and they see that you're awake. And then their kind of teeth go... And then they start stepping towards you. Roll initiative.
Oh, Lord.
Pyros, you got advantage.
I do. And that was 13.
Also, anyone within 10 feet of me gets +3 to all saving throws due to my aura of protection.
Oh my god, so mine's like 23.
Move to...
23.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mine's 23.
It's just this initiative, but I can give it to you again later.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm at
Pyros, you got a 23.
Yes.
Okay. What did you get?
12.
Ozias? Okay,
Thought I had a
12.
thing, but I don't.
9.
Trueboots, 9.
Ooh, that is a nat 20, baby, plus
Nat
a 4.
20.
Get wrecked, Cam.
All right.
Alright, so I've never played this character before, so I'm going to do a couple things.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and activate my first blade song. I'm going to magic missile this motherfucker right in front of me.
Okay.
He can get wrecked.
Let's roll for it.
Yeah, it's a first level thing. I'm going to roll in the thing. It's a whole 3 damage.
All right. Is that all you got?
Is that all I have?
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
You used all yours?
All you got.
All right, Pyros.
Show us what
All
you
right.
got.
So he's
I'm
going
also going to move
to
away, though.
Okay.
Move.
take out his great axe from his back. This huge hulking thing that he can hold with one hand.
Fuck yeah.
Activate his fire or light his fire, and it would spread through the axe and light it on fire.
Okay.
To give flame damage as well. With that, he's going to rush over and swing his greatsword to try to hit the
Okay.
person straight through the neck to try to decapitate them.
All right, make a roll.
God, it's 1d12 times 3.
Or roll to hit first.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
It's just one white. 2 whites.
There's one on like each pair.
Oh, one
19.
Yeah. 19? It is.
Okay. And then it was
33 damage.
33.
Don't whites take double fire damage?
I believe they do.
Don't they take
Aren't
double
they,
fire
they're
damage?
vulnerable to fire, I believe.
In
In most cannons, they are.
Not
Yeah.
all undead.
I don't know.
Are
Yeah, you.
But white specifically are like cold.
Nope, yep, it is. It does take, yep. Wow, okay.
So
Do I
did
kill
not think
him?
that was going to be that
add an
quick.
extra 9 to that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Because he swings for the neck.
Just add an extra 9.
so just kind of
I'm
play
good
this
with that.
up. Pyro's like, so yeah, so like basically,
As he's running too, he for Flora!
That's my free magic missile.
so yeah, Nirobeth like kind of stands up, collects herself, and then just boom, 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 boom. It hits this thing in the chest and it kind of staggers back, but doesn't look really unfazed. It just kind of shrugs it off and keeps kind of progressing forward. But then with Pyros stands up, pulls this axe out, it flames up, and then just walks over and kind of does this uppercut through the bottom left of the belly and just cuts this thing clean in half. And his body just splits down in the middle and just falls in half.
We got to do something next.
I would like to turn to the other one that only took a few damage and go to swing my great axe at that one.
So roll to attack.
Roll the attack. All right.
It is funny that both the
So
healers.
Pyros might just like beat the shit out of this thing.
Damn, dude.
I'm glad they didn't take any damage because we're over here.
I might have wasted the blade
17.
song. Fuck, man.
17?
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. Now
Get
let's do
'em.
this again.
Get him, Pyros!
It was the D12, right?
I thought the DM was trying to kill us.
Yes.
Well, I was,
Apparently, Pyros just
Wasted
showed
the
up.
fucking blade song.
10, 1, so that's 11, and 8, so that's 19 plus 9. Or wait, no, because I have to redo the fire one again. And then that's 2, 4, so that's 8.
Suddenly, 5 more whites show up.
Yeah, you're kind of pissing me off. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, if I don't
Welcome
have
to
to waste a
DMing,
blade
yeah.
song, okay.
So Pyros, cleans this one in half, sees this other one, just gets this rage about him, and just runs forward, stabs it through the chest, flicks it out, cuts the right arm off, but it's still standing.
Damn it!
And then we will go to Ozias.
Are we in dim light at all? Is it dim?
It's like it's about it's probably like closer to the. Like,
I'm going
lightest
to
fade.
use Steps of the Night to give myself a flying speed equal to my walking speed, and sort of like you see, I run up towards the white after Pyros sort of like cleaves into it, and then I sort of like you see my feet kind of like step on air and sort of like come around him, and then I'm going to just make a huge thrust into his back with my spear.
Sick.
Roll for it.
That's 15.
That hits.
Okay. And that's going to be... So this is the Corpse Slayer Spear. So it's going to be an extra 1d8. Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's
Sorry,
1d8
Cam.
and 1d6.
I should have made this harder.
Maybe you shouldn't have let me have this.
So that's going to be... Let's see. That's 9 plus 2. So that's 11 damage. And then it's going to have disadvantage on turn undead.
Well, don't worry about
If
that.
I cast that.
Yeah, I guess so. So Pyros basically cleaves the arm, and then you see Ozias like step around and then just take his spear and just right through the back, and then comes out the chest, rips it like in its upward angle thing, so it splits the head in half, and then it just hits its ground and falls forward.
So good.
Brutal machination against the Raven Queen. Be felled, dark beast.
Are you married to this
Wow,
woman or
I did
something?
not even get. Yeah.
Well.
As the body falls, again, all of a sudden your eyes kind of get blurry, and you hear again these screaming of people like, "What are you doing? What have you done? Oh my God, my son!" And as you look,
Were the whites
they were
people?
they were never whites.
Damn it.
These were just townspeople.
Good thing I didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, what the fuck, guys?
Okay, subtract 5 damage since he wasn't actually undead.
Right?
And so,
Pyros just staring at the flaming bodies like,
We're not with them.
I shot magic missile, but I didn't kill anybody.
and again, as you hear these cries coming at you, people screaming at you, asking what you've done, why are you doing this, why are you here, again you hear the clap, and that kind of man appears on this hill near you, and he looks down upon you and he says, "Why are you so bloodthirsty? This is the reason I have been sent to take you. You cannot control your urges."
Excuse me, I know I let you monologue last time, but shut the fuck up. You are manipulating us and making us do things. I think that's on you, not us.
I swing my halberd at him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As you swing,
With a smite.
he becomes a wisp.
I do double damage on wisps. I don't.
Pyros is over there having like a mental breakdown.
My halberd just comes down through
just
him.
comes down basically, just like it's like if you just split a heavy fog and it just.
Yeah.
And as you do,
What
that,
are you, demon?
And as that fog starts to go away, you see it trailing off into these woods, and it kind of spells out, "Follow me if you dare."
Into the spooky woods.
Into the spooky woods.
Pyros
always
has no
spooky
clue what
woods.
it means, but he's holding that axe flaming, and he's just, "I'm going to fucking kill you!" Runs off.
Hang on, are these spooky woods or woods of terror? Because there's a difference.
I place a hand on Boots' shoulder, and I give you advantage on next initiative.
Thank you, Fred.
And then I'm going to cast Detect Evil and Good before following after the Cloaked Man.
I will try to give solace to the townspeople as best I can. I will fall to my knees and grovel and try to explain that we were under the duress of the evil spirit that just left. We did not mean to. There are spells that we can find. I promise you that we will bring these people back to life. We will bring justice to the thing that has corrupted my friends' minds.
Justice? You just murdered my son.
There are spells to bring them back. And there are spells to kill the evil creature that has befallen this
evil
upon
creature?
you.
You're the only evil creatures here. So as all this is kind of divulging, you're kind of in this square, kind of town square area. The theater is actually just off a little to your right, and someone comes bursting out of the doors, and it's like, it was them. They slaughtered everyone. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. They were just ripping people apart, and now this. I say we take arms and we kill the lot. And then as I say this, you just see hundreds of people
Good thing I ran.
with pitchforks, with torches,
well.
swords, anything you can think of to be an improv weapon. They start coming at you.
Antimatter rifle.
And as you see hundreds literally just start coming out of doorways everywhere and it's coming towards you, getting closer and closer, and they're all screaming, they're all pissed. Nothing you say at this point is going to deter them from trying to kill you.
I'm going to run around a corner and cast Alter Self and become a totally different person.
Very well.
Yeah, and then I'm going to slowly leave the town.
As you're about to do that, you hear a voice kind of echoing in all your minds.
I'm still leaving
And it
and
just
coming to kill this
says,
dude, but...
I suggest you follow me. And again, you see that cloud of smoke kind of going into the woods.
I will turn tail and run.
Before I leave the town in pursuit, I'm going to try to help one of the people that we had slain, and I'm going to cast Animate Dead.
Wow, what a Raven Queen thing to do.
So it's like I'm so sorry for your sacrifice. However, you shall still serve the queen.
So as you do this spell, yeah, the one who basically starts to like,
That's hilarious.
and the head is flopping in 2 different parts on left and right.
It's a miracle!
the wizard that could have actually helped these people at some point.
It's like,
now that won't work. because
serve
it
me
came
my
with it.
thrall, and you shall escape the fate.
That is hilarious.
All right, so
Not
these people are coming out. So y'all are going into the woods.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so, so you make your way into the woods. It's very dark. It's grim. It's there's this heavy fog, kind of like low to the ground, as you're kind of creeping through. You're making enough distance away from the townspeople that now that's just kind of hearing like echoes. You are getting away. There is kind of like a singular path. You can see other paths going in different ways. If you want to take those, totally y'all's call. But there is kind of this main path that you see that looks like it appears that it goes to another building, but you're not sure.
I'll start cutting through the bramble path with my halberd.
You see this giant, burly, bearded man run up behind you and go, "It's me, Nirobeth.
Pyros punches him straight in the face.
Path do we take?" Jesus Christ, man.
Roll
I'm
for
telling you, it's me.
Roll for attack. Roll for attack.
Roll for attack.
Oh god.
I don't know why I'm rolling.
18.
Is that hit?
Yeah.
There you go.
Great. Now you're...
It's an unarmed strike, so I think it's a D6.
This
yeah.
is why
Yeah.
you don't hang out with dumb people.
4.
You take 4 damage.
Damn it.
Right in the nose.
So that almost gets rid of my plus for... You punch me. It's me, Nirobeth. I've changed shape.
I walk up and I
Not
say,
a good
"Oh, it's Nirobeth," and I punch him in the face.
Wow.
Roll for attack.
I can't say you're not doing that.
I don't do that.
Okay.
Wait, guys! I think it's Nirobeth.
I punch him in the face.
I punch him in the face.
We're all just punching each other in the face. Circle.
They all come running up on us, and it's just all of us punching each other.
So who's leading? So you're leading down this.
I'm chopping through the bramble path.
Okay, but you're leading it.
Does it feel like I'm getting anywhere as I chop through the brambles?
I mean,
Spears
give me an investigation.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, you can't chop fast enough. the growth just keeps coming back.
So, as a wizard, can I roll investigation, arcana, something to ascertain? I mean, I can't follow the mist, but magically, the mist must be leading us somewhere, coming from somewhere. What can I roll to just figure out the best path for all 4 of us to take?
So, yeah, give me an investigation and an arcana. I want both.
Okay. Well, investigation is a nat 20.
Perfect. Good start.
Let's go, baby. And the arcana is a 22.
22. Okay.
Get
cool.
wrecked, wizard, baby.
So, yeah, you notice the path to the right definitely is not really passable because the more he's cutting it's just growing back, and you can sense that there's a magical force closing off that path. The path to your left, again, like you can look down it and you just see eyes and other things, like these red beady eyes.
Come again.
And you hear the slight.
So there's a monster that way.
If I moved within 30 feet, could I sense if they're actually undead or if they're not? Okay, I'm going to move forward just a little bit, just with my
So you want to be able to
spear
run around like 50 feet?
Within 30. I have to be
Within
within
30?
30
Okay.
for the
Okay.
scan.
Yeah, you can tell these are undead creatures.
Actually undead.
Actually undead creatures.
Okay.
Kind of roaming through. They don't see you. They don't notice you, but you notice that there is a shit ton of creatures walking around.
I turned down to
this
look
path.
at Nirobeth and just kind of like nod, like knowingly, just like it's okay. Like this is our target.
Pyros this whole time was just running down the center path.
I look to turn to everybody and go, this is why you formulate a plan.
I'm
You would
detective
chip-
looking,
and then,
you're just-
and then we make a knowing glance, and then God damn it. Well,
Leroy!
good thing that's the way we should go anyways.
The 7-foot something fire Ganassi just kind of sprints past us.
As you guys are making
Jesus
this
Christ.
decision, it sounds like the townspeople are getting closer.
He's not waiting
You
for
can hear
those
those
townspeople.
echoes starting to get. Hey, I think I heard something over here.
If we have proof, we clear our name.
Very good. See, at least somebody has a brain.
+0 to intelligence.
Fucking fun.
Trueboots comes out sweaty and heaving. He's like, "We can't go this way, guys. The briars keep coming back."
I kind of motioned to you to be like, do we need to go this way? And then I look to you two as the other person runs off here. Do any of you value your lives?
My life belongs to the Raven Queen.
And same for me, but with Torm.
Oh my God.
We got a similar
right.
thing going
Yeah,
on.
we got some more thing
True Boots, give me a dex saving throw.
Dex save, baby.
20 modified. Cool.
So as you're standing there and you kind of come out of the briar patch, you notice one of the briars is starting to wrap around your leg and starts to yank on you. But with a 22, you're able to kind of like shift out of it really quickly and take your axe and cut it.
Unhand me, you evil tree!
But you can start to see now that these briars are starting to come towards you guys, and they're
Dude,
getting
we're already
close.
going. Yeah, we're running.
So which way are y'all going?
Middle path.
Middle path? Pyros, since you kind of ran ahead, go ahead and give me a dex saving throw as well.
Okay. Good thing I have good decks. 10.
Actually, I do want to
10?
know.
Wait. Yeah, 10.
Not gonna cut it.
Oh, that's an 18
Oh, no.
on Thorn, and that's a 25 on the other.
So as you guys see Pyros kind of running ahead, he's charging. He's all of a sudden he just disappears.
Oh Lord.
Did I just die?
Take 1d10 damage.
Oh, 10.
The ground just caves in beneath you, and there's spikes. And what
He
spike
is
just
actively on fire, so does this help anything?
it does not.
It hurts the people trying to save you,
Yeah.
probably.
So basically, this spike is in the bottom, and like it misses your chest and face, but it does cut you right through your leg. So it's kind of got a hold of you as you're sitting there stuck. What do y'all do?
Can we see that it was a pitfall trap kind of thing?
Basically, yeah, you see him. I mean, he's on fire, so you can just see like now it looks like a fucking like campfire.
Smoke comes
Smoke's coming
Can I
out of
just-
the
I
pit.
mean, once he gets hit, he's gonna like just like extinguish himself because he's like, fucking.
I'm gonna
He
try
doesn't want
to.
to cauterize himself around this thing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna try to rush to the edge of the kind of pit and just sort of like hold my spear haft down into the pit to sort of like try to pick him out, and then
He does have a zombie following him, right?
yeah, this is zombie still following me. And then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna cast healing word. Just be like,
Hey, it's okay. You're good. hey, just walk it off, man. It's all right.
You get knocked down.
Give me a strength roll.
A strength roll? It's a D20, right?
Yeah.
As the zombie walks up next to me, I'm just like,
That is
hey, how's it going?
16.
16. Yeah. So you're able to kind of pull yourself up while ripping this like spike out of your leg,
and that's 12 HP.
and
Oh, thank
basically what you just lost. As you're being pulled up, the wound once again just kind of reforms and comes through, but your clothing is still torn where obviously it went through your leg. But you're able to be pulled up, and you start to see that those eyes that you saw down the other path, you sense this, Ozias. You start to sense something creeping up on you.
I put my hand on Pyros' shoulder and be like, stay vigilant, stay careful. This will be a day to remember, but we need to move.
Go fuck yourself.
Guys, I think it's imperative that we have some sort of plan. I know that things are a little bit stressed right now, but
I mean, my buddy here just got 9-inch nails into his leg, so I think we need to...
that's funny because I'm gonna change my my altar self.
Okay, we have the cure.
I'm gonna use natural weapons, and then I'm gonna grow claws and look like Nirobeth again. But now I have claws because you guys love punching me.
What kind of fucking wizard are you?
Hugh Jackman?
Look, let's run it. Let's run and talk, but let's watch out for traps. I don't want you guys to die. We should have some sort of plan. This guy is obviously some sort of powerful caster of some sort.
As you're saying that, you hear a whisper in your ear.
Say.
What's taking you so long?
Idiots?
Hey,
I don't have all day.
don't
What
talk
is-
about
okay,
them like that.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
And then it's just as quickly as it was there, it's gone. And from behind, even further or even closer, you're hearing the.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking. I don't know if I should burn this.
Hey guys,
but
I don't know about you, but I'm about to light this whole forest on
I'm
fire.
gonna use-
That doesn't sound great.
I'm gonna use expeditious retreat and then fucking just pop off with my movement.
So you're dashing forward?
Yeah,
Give me a dex roll.
that's a 21.
Basically, you see as she runs forward, you hear this loud thud near her when she steps down, and it's like. And then all of a sudden, this giant blade attached to a tree comes flying over, and you just as it's about to nick you in the head, you slide under it on your knees,
Alright, slide cancel, bro. My snake and slide cancel.
and it
dude.
goes through.
Slide
Yeah,
cancel
dude,
in
it's
D&D.
Yo, it's
So-
omni movement, bro.
I
Spec
see that and I turn around and I'm gonna wait until the undead are closer to me within 30 feet. So I'm just gonna hold an action until they're close. Just be like, I'll catch up.
Hey, don't kill them. They might be people.
I'll try not to. Queen's blessing upon you.
So you're kind of saying you're just doing a hold
That's it.
kind of
I was
thing,
gonna-
but what about you?
I was gonna hold
What
it
are you
back.
doing?
Giving the
action.
British person a queen's bad blessing.
What are you
It's
doing,
a
like-
religious thing, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll get the sense that Osiris kind of has the undead handled, and I'll go to protect my new friends up ahead.
Okay. You two in the back, you see Pyros running forward, and then you hear this. A giant flame just produces like a wall in front of Pyros. But Pyros, runs right through it. Isn't affected at all.
Hell yeah,
But
dude.
then you notice it starts, the trees, it's lighting them all on fire. And then the woods around you are starting to circle around you, and the fire is starting to get closer and closer to all of you.
Well, at least I'm not.
Trueboots runs through the fire and flames.
Damn it, I hate y'all
with,
so
with
much.
a dragon force.
With the force of a dragon.
A Dungeons and Dragons force.
Dungeons and Dragons Force. The Drunk Nerds Dragons Force.
That's right.
Are you proceeding forward towards everyone else, or?
Yeah, I'm not going back, certainly.
assuming that
He's the only one dumb enough to stay back with the undead people.
assuming the undead will be kind of like paused at least by the fire a little bit, I'm going to sort of travel with my paramour and sort of jump through the fire myself. I will accept the damage.
Go ahead and both of you. Since do y'all have any immunity to fire damage?
Shit, man. I
Not
hope we
fire
get
No, I would take full damage.
Yeah, give me a d6.
I'm worried there might be some sort of Fallout Boy later.
4.
I pray to the goddess Haley Williams. 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. So y'all kind of run through and take the 4 damage. Your little zombie friend also will take damage from that
shit,
if he's
yeah.
still following you.
Yes.
Whatever his stiggity stats are. So roll for him.
Oh, he only takes 1 point of damage.
Just 1 damage. Okay. So he kind of comes through unsinged. You know, he's like,
Arthur, come on, hurry!
and so yeah, and just as that's about to happen, again, are you, Geoff? Are you kind of continuing forward, or are you kind of looking back and watching this unfold?
No, man. Fuck this little manipulative fuck, first of all. I want to get to the bottom of this.
All right.
So I'm going to rush forward. I'm going to use my Celestial Revelation, Radiant Soul. I'm going to sprout giant radiant wings, and now I can fly. So I will fly up into the air and go forth and call him out and be like, I have atoned for the crimes I did. I am no war criminal. I have spent my entire existence unraveling the things that I have done. So who are thee to try to rid me or to build this guilt back inside of my soul? Speak to me now, you cowardice fool. And I'm just like giant spectral black and gold wings and floating towards them in my entire Asmar state.
Give me. No, I'm not going to make you roll for this because I feel like since you're flying around doing this badass thing, I'm going to give it to you. So yeah, you fly ahead.
I'm like pissed.
Yeah.
Like,
And then you just see, the woods below you are starting to be on fire. You see Pyros kind of rushing through, and there is a razor wire going across, but Pyros kind of just melts and it just springs apart. You two in the back are kind of making your way back. You're seeing all this.
Yeah.
You're kind of looking around, and then just like a beacon of light, you look down, and then like all of a sudden there's just this clearing. There's no fog. There's like a perfect circle cut out.
Perfect
and sitting
circle?
in the middle is a. You're welcome.
dude, we're cooking.
We're cooking. Sits
I
this.
pull out my tool.
Sits this beautiful mansion.
Okay.
Well, once was beautiful, but now looks kind of decrepit and unused. But there's lights on in some of the windows. And then you just get that. All of a sudden, you hear in your you just hear in your voice, "Come to me."
What is your purpose? And if I come to you, it would spare these innocent folk.
You never spared any innocent folk. That is why you will answer for your crimes.
That is a lie, and I will meet you and show you how foolish you are to believe that I ever hurt anyone innocent. And I will just in full Azamar just float downward, and I will draw my father's beautiful silver spiraling great longsword, and I will travel forward. And I don't think I will even say anything to them.
As you kind of
I am
descend down, yeah.
I am pissed.
All three of you get a voice in your head. Follow her, and you follow your death.
Pyros would just kind of stand there, and as he's just staring at the ground, his flames slowly start to dissipate. And he just slowly looks over to the group, and he's just like, I can't return to Flora like this. If they find out what I've done, I killed 2 innocent children.
Then come to me and be redeemed.
It's not about what you have done in the past, but get revenge. Get revenge not once, not twice, but 7 times. Avenge them 7-fold.
At least thrice.
At least
I'm
three.
going to kill y'all.
I can't have an
You're
emotional
all gonna have
moment right now.
disadvantage if you do it again.
We're gonna go in there with 5 fingers.
and give him a death punch.
I put my hand on Pyros' shoulder and I just say, it was an act of manipulation. It was not an act of your true self. Stand with me. Stand with us.
So yeah, as you kind of heard this voice kind of tell you, if you follow her, you're going to your death. But he's kind of, it seems like the way he's speaking to you is like this is his justice for you.
Yeah.
His death is the only way for you to be.
I told these guys a long time ago. This is
Or you could leave.
This is some bad shit.
Can't exactly leave. You got zombies and angry villagers after us.
I have to face.
I'm not sure if we're having a conversation, but
I mean, villagers
You
have
can
like
say
1
it, but he
HP.
doesn't
I think we
respond.
take them.
I have to face this.
we'll face it together.
My eternity is promised by the Queen, and so shall yours.
Who the fuck is the queen?
The Raven Queen.
And
That means shit to me.
Freddie Mercury, Brian May.
Yeah. Every once in a while, she'll have a vision and she can see the future.
I flip through a couple booklets and I hand you a pamphlet written in binary about the Raven Queen.
It's like, oh, my literature.
Wait, I have one. I have one for this.
I have one specifically in binary. It's from Modrons.
So
It's
as
in
you
there.
guys,
Float down badass as fuck
Yeah.
and land and go through.
so
the
as
front
you
door.
land,
Hero Land.
the
No,
the fire
I'm not
around
doing
you is
this-
kind of
I'm
getting
not doing that
closer.
lame shit.
You notice, Ozias, you can feel the presence of undead, not just behind you, but now all around you. Creeping in, closer, closer. Everyone give me a perception roll.
Stay smart.
God, can't we just get some grace? Can we get 3 days grace from these zombies, please?
13.
7,
13.
13.
I distracted myself with my pop.
wait,
What am I rolling?
Was that
Perception.
Oh, perception.
Can I roll investigation instead?
I don't give a shit what you do.
12.
Oh,
I roll
hey.
strength.
It's a 9.
Nine,
dude.
good.
It's a 9.
12.
12, okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't really, you just start to see and hear these moans and the cracking of bones and movement coming through as twigs are snapping. And it's getting closer and closer and closer, and roll initiative.
Okay, I'm gonna say, like, dude, I'm
I mean,
don't know,
Pyros
I
would
don't
have
know
just been
what this
walking.
dude's deal is, but I do radiant damage now.
Nat 20.
Fucked up.
Modified 20.
Ooh,
11
19
twice
on the
down.
die.
I tried my best. I'm sorry.
That's a 23, baby.
So I'll have you know, I'm going to switch die, but I rolled for all the enemies. There's a few of them. They all roll below 5.
Yeah, well, they can get wrecked, dude.
Okay.
This dude is
Switching
acting,
dice.
This
Cam,
dude is acting like
That
the last.
could be an all-time low.
It could be.
This dude is acting like the last 10 years of my life. have
I
not
want
been
the entire
redemption.
audience to know that this was a personal character choice that I chose
It's addictive.
to name drop
It's
emo
addictive. I
bands.
apologize for stealing your bit.
No,
but
totally fine.
It's
Totally
a lot
fine.
of fun.
I like that everyone's joining.
Hayden, top of the order.
How close are these guys?
They are all within about.
So if like the house is here, I'm at
The
the
house
door.
is kind of. The house is kind
They're
of.
back here
You
somewhere.
see, so ahead of you, the house sits. You can now kind of see the fog is kind of cleared. You see this mansion sitting up on top of a hill, and there are now these undead skeletons kind of creeping down the hill. There's coming at you from the side, and now they're coming from behind you. They kind of a perfect circle around you, and. Yeah, so they're probably the ones behind Ozias. You probably got about 7 feet.
7 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They got up on you very quickly.
Okay.
Form a perimeter.
Well, with all of them close in here, I'm just going to clutch. Ozias is going to clutch his holy symbol and just pray to the Raven Queen. You gave me redemption once before. Give it to me once again. And I'm going to cast Turn Undead.
Zombie got a 5. Okay. So what happens with that?
So as soon as I clutch my holy symbol while you're doing the math, sort of you see these I didn't mention this earlier, but a cowl of feathers in my chainmail armor. The feathers sort of like press out from me and just sort of like strike whatever skeletons there are if they failed and stuff like that. And you see sort of like this radiant damage is usually white and holy and sort of like a bright light, but this is a null black, like Vantra black, sort of like darkness sort of color that goes just sort of casts out and strikes all these different skellies.
And so as you do that, yeah, you all see these kind of rays come out, and then like the ones that were all behind you, all get hit. And they kind of take that step back at first, then they all get hit. They fall to their knee, kind of crack their bones, and slowly kind of get up. But they still are very wary of you. They do not pursue forward. They are staying back where they are. And with that being said, it is now... oh, shit. Who did I write down? Geoff.
Okay. I'm going to summon Shadow Spawn.
Okay.
Your character gets a boner, probably.
He does.
90 feet ahead of me, up towards the house. And as a bonus action, I'm going to make sure I don't exit out of the app again. I'm going to use my Blade Song again, since I wasted the last one. And then I'm going to fly over those stupid zombies in front of me. They can go fucking kick rocks, and I'm going to go fly towards the house. Okay. So I have double, I think, 10 feet plus, so I have 50 feet of flying, and I'm going to just try to fly up towards the house and try to meet my Shadow Spawn.
So, Geoff, as you fly into the air to meet your creature thing...
my creature feature?
Yeah. You basically, your vision starts to go blurry.
No, it doesn't.
It does. And as you start to get blurry, and you look down back towards your group party, and those aren't skeletons. What you see is...
Tell me they're fucking orphans.
Son of a bitch.
It's the townsfolk, isn't it?
Bro, I will fight you, dude. The little bit of backstory I gave you, I will fight you, dude.
Those aren't skeletons.
What are they?
The villagers have caught up to you, and now you guys are starting to attack them.
Don't attack anybody! They're villagers! And then I will try to go towards the thing.
Okay. Eden.
He
I also warned you guys.
would have heard, and just about as he was about to light up his great axe, he would have stopped and kind of looked around at the villagers, or at the skeletons, and he would have just kind of like frozen a little bit and like curled in on himself, and he would have just kind of looked at the other two and been like, we can't fight them. They haven't done anything wrong.
Pyros, you see my head turn around after I cast Turn Undead, and I just kind of like turn to you, and my black eyes are still like kind of just tearing up a little bit, like black and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Can I try to wiggle something here since I thought they were skeletons?
Sure. Let's see
My plan was to channel divinity, which present my holy symbol, and each aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend within 30 feet must make a saving throw, or the creature is turned for 1 minute, and they must run away. I was going to do that when I thought there were skeletons. Can I still do it, and will it work? Like, because I think there's skeletons.
Yeah, if you do believe and you didn't quite get the call, give me an intelligence roll.
That's my worst fucking skill.
This is good, though.
Yeah.
This is good for you.
Oh, you want it to be bad? Oh,
You want it to roll up.
Rob rolled low.
Yeah.
Now I will have
Rob Lowe.
Rob.
Rob Lowe. Get Parks and Rec.
Did you say get Parks and Rec?
Dude, that killed me.
That's amazing. That's so good.
I did say that. I'm sorry.
What'd you get?
10 on the dice. 11.
That's
That was literally the most okay roll you could have rolled.
I see what you did there.
Thank you. You hear from up above, don't attack them, they're humans or whatever, but you're still confused because you're still seeing skeletons. So I think you cast this, like, it's literally like hearing this like in one ear and right out the other. You hear it and you're like, wait, what? Boom! All of a sudden, your eyes widen and you see they're now humans. And they're terrified of you. And
I'm like holding my amulet, my eyes go white.
yeah. And so you're sitting there and you see crystal clear now of all these humans just around you, and they're all like shaking, holding weapons, just like, please, we don't want to die, but you must stop. You must stop this. Please. We don't want to kill you, but we don't want to take any more death.
I say, let us go, and we will stop it. The evil is coming from the mansion.
Yeah, so as you guys are rushing forward, you're going towards the house. You look around, all of your vision now is kind of lifted. Again, you've been seeing a vision. You know, these are not skeletons, but you do see the bark on these trees are now seeping with blood and kind of pouring out onto the ground. You're kind of trespass, you know, as you're rushing forward, your boots are spattering and there's blood just flying into the air as you're rushing through. Is this real? You can roll for it, or you can just keep going forward.
Trueboots just keeps
What
going.
do you mean? What do you mean?
That was a nat 20.
What am I rolling?
Nat 20?
Yep.
You 100% know this is still a vision.
Okay. Well,
Like, you know that it's still like your vision, like you saw clearly for a moment, but it was like something is still trying to keep you here, to draw you back into these woods, to keep you towards these villages, to slay these innocent people. And so it's trying to keep you here. So you're with the nat 20, you're rushing forward, Pyros. So you're like, no, this isn't real. And you've got a hold of the other two, and y'all are just bum rushing through. Now, I'll say that you have arrived at the front step.
I still have some sort of mind about me. I'm gonna land, like I said earlier, like heading up with my shadow spawn. I'm gonna land and wait at the door, and I've got my shadow spawn ready, and I'm waiting for Pyros and the others.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, like I want to dash ahead, but I'm not trying to leave my people behind.
Right.
Even in this fucking new, like, enraged state. So that's where I'm at as Pyros comes up.
Cool. So yeah, you land, Pyros, you with the others kind of come up, and now you're upon this mansion of sorts. That's, you can see there's like lights flickering, kind of like a candle, and some of the rooms are on, or, you know, been lit. But overall, I mean, the building is like there's vines growing over it. It's kind of broken. Like one of the columns holding up the right side is chipped at the top. It looked like it was this pristine building of a high-class noble at some point, but it's been long forgotten. All in your heads, you hear that voice all at the same time. Welcome.
I want to lean against the like the what is it called, the door jamb, the same way I leaned against it when I first met my two friends when they were laying on hands. With my giant wings, I want to lean in and go, is it time to form a plan? We should probably have a plan before we go in here.
Better be a dismemberment plan.
I'm furious, but I still don't know.
That's a band.
Yeah, no.
I'm
I
a
got that one. I got that.
relatively
You're good.
powerful wizard,
Sorry, everyone.
but whoever this is has hold of our minds in a way that I can't comprehend. As much as I want to tear them from limb, are we sure that they're not some sort of hurt person hurting people?
It doesn't give them the right to hurt others,
Absolutely
no
not.
matter if they're hurt.
Absolutely not. What should we do when we get in there?
Could I do a combination of like an illumination of sort of trying to see past the illusion using fairy fire? So like maybe a perception while casting fairy fire. So
Yeah, go ahead and roll forward.
But either way, I will cast fairy fire.
I love that spell.
That is a 13.
Not gonna make a dex roll.
That's for perception, so that's a 19 total perception. Each creature in the cube, it's a 20-foot cube, so I would just kind of center of the room. Fails dexterity saving throw for the duration, which is up to a minute. Can't benefit from invisible. Yeah, my spell save is 14.
14, okay.
Same.
All right, cool. He fails.
Nerds.
So, with that roll, basically what you see as you come up on these steps, so you have the main doors, right? To the right of the doors is these glass panels. They're kind of gray and smoky, but you can kind of make out just through one of them. There's a figure. There's a grand staircase leading up, and there's a figure standing at the top.
And now he's fairy fired?
So he can't be, yeah.
I slowly, I turn the handle on the door and stand up there, and I just sort of point my spear, and I ready to cast Guiding Bolt onto him. But I don't do it yet because I want to see what he has to say.
I will kind of be right over his shoulder with my halberd down.
Okay.
Can I step in and simply say, what crimes have you committed to judge us so harshly?
Look at you. All grown up. What would Father think of you now? Sister.
This is over.
Is it?
Admit your wrongdoing to the villagers outside. Admit your foolhardy illusions.
Yeah!
And your deception.
Yeah!
The only illusions here are your own. You're all criminals. I offer you one thing, to all of you.
You offer me nothing.
All I ever did was harvest corn. How is that a crime?
You're a fool.
In what plane of existence is harvesting corn a crime? I must know.
Tell me, what did he do? Enlighten us on what we've done, and then we can have a true conversation about what justice must be brought to. And I will slay myself right here in cold blood if I believe that the justice I've done is that unjust.
Is it possible that you might have the wrong guys?
That's true too. I didn't even think about that.
What was your name?
Well, he said sister, so.
Trueboots!
Oh no, I'm looking for Truefoot. Shit. No, just kidding.
Shut up!
Just kidding.
He lives 3 doors down!
No wonder he came from California.
Got the wrong guy.
So,
Fuck.
hear
It seems
us.
like you do. I've committed no crimes. I've lived a pious life.
Hear us now. What we've done.
So
What is
as
it
he
that you
says
think
that,
I've done?
after you say that, again, your eyes are kind of, this fog comes over. You see this vision of all of yourselves again in what appears to be a previous life of you slaughtering others. And it is you. And it may not be of this life. I'm talking like a previous, even like
Generations ago.
generation. Yeah.
Can I roll insight to see
If that's actually him.
my
We tried to talk our way
if
out.
my intuition, my faith, my worship for Torm, like if I feel that he's wrong,
I know he's wrong.
or if this like needs to happen, you know what I mean? Can I roll that? Torm's whole thing is self-sacrifice.
Yeah.
and
I'm down for that.
and giving unto others, and like Trueboots really wants to know if he needs to die for the world to be a better place.
I mean, that's
Roll for
true. Actually, can I
I get it?
roll for that too?
I'll give you advantage.
Not to piggyback off that. Like, that's kind of what I was saying. Is like, who are you
I think
to
all of
judge
you,
me?
all of you give me a roll to see if you
All
can.
right, what am I
22
rolling?
insight.
22
Religion,
insight?
Arcana.
Yeah,
what am I rolling?
insight.
Insight. Ooh, it's not great. But I am mad, so that makes sense.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
That
Fuck.
is a
13.
13.
yeah, it's just a 12 for me.
Well, with a nat 20, Pyros, you get these visions and you realize this isn't the first time you've been here.
Ooh. We don't know that, but ooh.
you realize
Spicy.
this is probably the 100th time you've been here. And it never changes. It always ends here. And for some reason, you're stuck. You can't figure out why. You're trying to figure out that maybe it was something to do with your past, but something's got a hold of you and is making you relive this day over and over and over.
I know I don't know this, but
And
We're getting Groundhog's Day.
And the rest of you, you just get the sense that this is familiar. You don't know that you don't understand like Pyros does, but you get deja vu. He looks down upon you. He just begins to laugh. So noble, so brave. I commend you. This is the closest you've ever come to me, but yet so far away. He disappears. Everything goes dark. All of a sudden you wake up
on a bar
on a bar
covered in stale
on the
beer.
roof
In an alleyway,
In an
covered
alley.
in piss.
Covered in scars.
next to a lady in a
Damn
brothel.
it.
Yep.
You.
Damn it, I didn't get to do what I wanted.
And that is where we end our session.
Well, we can do it again next time.
Thanks everyone for
Dude,
joining
that
Drunk
was
Nerds
sick.
and Dragons.
Holy shit, hell
Thank
yeah.
you all.
Yo.
Woo! We'll see you next time. With
Yeah.
Geoff. Bye y'all. Thank you so much.
Dude, bye. Bye. That's kind of sick, dude. Like,